Hello people, Magical Donut Man here with the last part of Portal, and it's actually ironic. Every part I do less and less rooms, but every part gets longer and longer. Well, this one is a bit tricky because you need to have timing. Put one portal here and the other portal must be here, but when the ball comes from the wall to the ramp and not from the ceiling to the ramp. That's important. This is, by the way, the last test number 19. Press the button, shoot the portal at wall, wait for the platform, and go. This one is also easy. Just let the ball go to upstairs, make sure you remove the portal, else the free ball will come back. It's like a never ending electric ball. This one is also a bit tricky for the timing, not too tricky. And we completed the room.
Congratulations, the test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of
getting a bit hot under my feet.
Prior to your victory incandescence.
It's like walking on hot coals. I'm not that of a hothead. But she wasn't lying when she said I will be baked. Shoot the portal on the platform and
what are you doing? Stop it.
Oh no, I think I made a mistake. Yes. You need to send the portal to the very upside of the walls.
What are you doing? Stop it.
It must really be as high as possible. And now it's just a portal and we escaped the fire room.
We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area. Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
This is also something I like about this game, because now we're walking out of bounds, so you see what's behind the screen. This room I never really figured out. I found the paths to complete it easily, but first time I accidentally came on the side where it needed to go. That's what I always do, is I shoot the portal here, and then I basically already fall on the runway, so just lucky. Here we need to go up. Or first going down. Place a port. This is also one of those times where you fall in the air and you don't know where to go, because the aim is a bit off. It's not that hard, and they did patent it, or they did make it better in Portal 2, so it's not that big of an issue. But that's also a bit funny. She says you're not going the right way, but she later says she don't know where you are, she can't find you on the cameras and stuff. So
Okay, the test is over now.
how does she
You
know
win.
I'm going
Go back to
one
the
way?
recovery annex for
Easily,
your
she
cake.
is enhancing
It
the
was a
truth
fun
like
test,
she said
and
she
we're all
wouldn't do anymore.
impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
I'm thinking way too hard in this room. I think I already figured it out. Press the button, shoot through the door. Yes. Like I said, way too hard thinking. These are all also things like getting under the elevator and stuff. Out of bounds. Need to calm here. Can really make this game good. The depth perception is good. This one is also easy. So we need to stand in this one. Shoot the portal on the button. Man. This thing looks scarier than it is. It's not that hard to off. It looks like you fall off easily, but you really need to do your best to fall off. And it only squashes you when you come in front of the squash part, so to say. Portal up there, portal up here, and this one you need to jump on the right time, right before your head is outside the portal, else you fall down. But it has no consequences there.
Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going. Where do you think you're going?
Like she said, she thinks you're not going the right way. You need to have the left one over here. At first you're going to look at all those things, but then, and the ladder over there will fall down if you try it. Portal up there, and make sure you shoot the portal right, because if you don't you get squashed.
Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you climbed? And then I was all, we pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Is anyone there?
Is anyone there? Would you really think those lure tactics of her, like there is a cake, there is a party, and we have fun? Does she really think that works? Cause I think she really thinks that works, and it's something that disturbs me. Cause it's an AI, but not a very smart AI then. No one there. Boom boom boom. Boom boom boom. Yeah, I always have on this part 1 or 2 almost crashes. Also try not to walk between those because you won't survive. Same here.
This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
Shoot one right above that, try to get as high as possible with those things. Because basically the white platform, if I'm correctly remembering, it's the floor, so you can look all the way up if you won't find the platform. You really need to hit the floor then. See the floor. Oh, I remember this one. The first time I played this one, I almost screwed up.
It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh.
Oh, a bit too low by the poison.
Well, you made it.
In the hole. Oop. Oh, this is a trap, I remember. Then the middle one, I believe. I use the middle one as cover for the last one.
Are you still there?
No.
Now you malfunction. I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. It's actually kinda sad.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
No.
Activated. Searching. Are you still there? Target lost.
And yep. I remember this. No?
Shutting down.
I thought this was a very big room where all kinds of those doors open and then all kinds of turrets should go in. Maybe the part was still come.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Yes, cause you haven't tried to kill
I'm
me
going
yet.
to kill you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you?
No, I
This is
don't.
your last chance.
I remember this room. This is a guy who shoots rockets, and I believe you need him to bring more glass. So you need to make a portal so you're connected with him. So I put the portal over here. See, and I believe it was also this pipe here. I remember this one because I was a bit disappointed that this isn't used more, because it's basically a good riddle, so to say. It's only used twice. This was first time and one time for the final boss, I believe. Furthermore, you don't see it back in Portal 2 or anything. Well, it has some potential, so yeah. Hey, my YouTube channel. Right down there. Loading. Little thing. Oh no! This is the room with all the turns I just mentioned. Also, did I mention this isn't disabled? So the trick is to stay safe in one room and shoot the portal to another room. And keep doing that till you have no more options. Try to sneak up behind them and then throw them out. Less, but I always get hit by turrets. Always.
Please put me down.
I need to be put down. Down out of mysteries. I kinda feel sad for those turrets. They kinda have no choice in it and they just get used for this.
Target lost. Put me down.
Blue. Oh, I think I needed to shoot on the platform over there. Shoot. And let's make a portal to be safe. Oh, I hate those. Oh. Okay, problem solved. How to get up here? Easy. By jumping down, of course. Geronimo! Something behind here? Leave not. I need momentum by jumping down. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Because this is a part you can't really forget, because the room you're going to see like 10 times in the next game. 10 times is exaggerated, but this big cubicle form, including this time you see it, and including all the times in the second game, you see it like 4 times.
You found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because
It's-
despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
Aw.
Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later.
At first I
For
thought she
myself.
was
Because you'll be dead.
acting
Where are
like
you
she
taking
didn't
that thing?
know what it is. But
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is
Once
that
you
touching it will
incinerate
just
it,
make your
she
life even worse somehow.
suddenly know. Just heard what she said.
I don't. You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing, we don't know what it does, into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that. Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I fled
See,
the
now she
enrichment
knows.
center with a deadly
Shoot one
neurotoxin.
between
They
those two
flooding the
black
enrichment
bars, by the
center
way.
with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh, that core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket.
The rocket shoots through it and it's here. There are 3 cores you need to destroy, excluding the one you already
Keep
destroyed.
doing whatever it is you think
And
you're
I
doing.
think you need to do it in 5 minutes because there's neurotoxin coming in. Shoot one between those black bars.
That thing has numbers on it.
This one was the easiest to get, the other 2 are a bit more annoying.
It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes shoes for orphans.
The lady on your head.
Nice job breaking it, hero.
Do you smell something burning?
But what I was telling before we got in this room, this is the only recurring room you get in the
In
game.
base 4, I'm fine.
And you get like 4
I let you
times.
survive this long because I was curious about your behavior.
No, maybe the one test chamber.
Me,
Oh no, it was a little bit different.
as much as I'd love to know.
I thought maybe the test chamber where we came through the cube
Just like to point out that you were
thing.
given every opportunity to succeed.
But
There was someone
we
who
could
counted
shoot
for
the
you.
portal at the end of the wall. I believe we couldn't do that the first time.
I invited
Maybe
you
we
as
could.
friend companion cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one.
Like by no one.
Unlikable honor. This passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. Look at the first. Neurotoxin. So deadly. Joking.
Kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You on the other hand are going to find it's deadly. Who's gonna make
This one
it
is
deadly?
annoying because it's right in the air. So what you need to do is you need to have enough momentum to get it. Or you need to fall from the sky, so to say, from the wall. Or right underneath it. And when you do, you need to have the right timing to grab it. Because, like you see, it's get a bit annoying. I hope it doesn't take an hour, cause you won't survive that. Oh, I'm looking too tired.
Including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time employee.
And you might notice I talk over her talking. It isn't that funny what she all says. In the next part, she will be friendly and then I will be sarcastic. But for now,
Not sure what's going on inside. All I know is I'm leaving things down between us and unless you have a plan for building some simple computer parts in a big hurry.
easy.
Awesome, Circe. Test complete. Stop squirming and die like an adult, or I'm going to delete your backup.
Stop. Okay, enough. I deleted it. No matter what happens now, you're dead. Where's the shotgun? I never believe you're dead. The body is
Trying to stay safe in the bunker. Looking if that's a possibility, but it kinda drags me outside. And into the air. And that's how we defeated GLaDOS, the murder AI bot. And we're outside. Nice. Fresh air. Go here, robots.
Thank you for assuming the potty aircraft submission position.
No. No. And that's how we got back into Aperture Science. But you now kinda destroyed Aperture, and in the next game will be 50 years later, and cause GLaDOS kinda took care of Aperture. It will be more like an abandoned building. Yeah, there is cake. And a companion cube. And a lot of cores. Like I said, the subtitles are in Dutch, but voice in English, so enjoy the song.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, and tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science.
Well, I noticed every time she talked about science you see a nuclear sign.